Hi, this is Phoenix Genesis for PhoenixGenesis.com and our two YouTube channels, Phoenix Genesis and Frag Camp. We're playing Minecraft on PlayStation 4 in my Phoenix Genesis survival world with the natural texture pack. And we're back at the Witch Hut Village. And previously I had shown you a video on how to grow giant mushrooms in the mushroom biome. And now we're going to show you how to grow them in the swamp biome. And it's basically the same. You just have to do this extra step, and that's what I'm going to show you real quick. This isn't a long video. It's a little over 4 minutes. And basically the mushrooms, the giant mushrooms, are not going to grow unless you have the mycelium. Now, the mycelium is something you only get on a mushroom island, so this is very important when they finally come out. If you haven't explored your survival world yet, and you're waiting for those new biomes, so you're saving part of your world, you have to go and get at least lock down one mushroom island biome, because if you don't, you're not going to be able to do this. So it's very important. So what I did was I went in creative mode. Not in this world, because I would lose my leaderboards. I made took the seed, which is Phoenix Genesis, entered that in as 2 words, capital P, capital G, generated the world in creative mode, and I basically flew around with my map until I found some mushroom islands, and then I figured out which one was the closest and how to get to it without disturbing too much of the world. I want to generate new biomes. And then what you can do is you can even bring a stack of dirt with you, and as long as you're in that region of the mushroom biome, you can put that dirt down and it will turn into mycelium. So you can have basically your own mycelium farm, and then use a silk touch pickaxe, which I've showed you how in a previous video how to make a diamond silk touch pickaxe. And you're going to use that to get the mycelium, because if you use a regular pickaxe or shovel, it's just going to turn back to dirt. So you're going to get that. You're going to bring that down here. I like a kind of a 9x9 square right here. I think that's a good area, because you're going to put this in the water, and you're going to want a little platform so you can kind of jump around here, and maybe under the giant mushroom you could plant some smaller mushrooms and let those grow and harvest. And this principle of putting the mushroom down and applying the bone meal on this mycelium works for equally as well for the red and the brown mushrooms, so it's not any different, you know. And you definitely want to leave enough space on top, because obviously the mushroom is giant and it is going to pop up there, so you don't want to build it right under your house. And you'll see, like down here in my inventory, I'm just going to do a brown mushroom. Then I'm going to take that bone meal, just hit L2, and that's it. It can knock me over, but there's your giant mushroom right now. And I don't know, it really spices up, and I also like to light it with the torches, but it really spices up your swamp biomes. I went to the main train station, which is bordered by jungle and a swamp biome in the extreme hills, and I did grow a couple of the red and brown ones over there as well, and it kind of really gives a nice little touch to it. And here, see, I'm going to slap down a couple of these little red guys right here so they can get growing, so we can have them for various potions and other things. I might use them for they make great decorations. And there are also, there's various buildings. If you're curious how I built those and what materials, I have different videos on the different buildings in the swamp village, the Witch Hut village to date. I also have the you know, how I did that walkway, and also on this fake, before I knew how to grow the mushrooms, I got so frustrated trying to figure out how to do it until I did figure out, so I went ahead and just made a fake mushroom house, and you can check out my video on that. And I also have a surprise. I have a Halloween pumpkin house I built, so I've been saving that one up closer to Halloween, and I will show that. And that is not with the Halloween mashup pack. That's just something I did in the natural texture pack, just because I thought it kind of fit the Witch Hut village kind of theme that I've been going here. And you know, the kind of if you look at the buildings too, I did want to mention that I built in this. You can take the kind of designs I did and how I made those platforms, and you can just go up, use them in the same way in the jungle biome, and of course it's the same principle, it's just going to be higher up. And I think if you are planning on building a whole tree house in the jungle biome, that practicing here in the Witch Hut would be just kind of great to kind of get the feel of how you would lay out your area and your platforms and your elevation levels without going up really high in survival and like plummeting to your death. So anyway, that's why I did this, to kind of build up to doing a tree house. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this, and again, like, subscribe, comment, rate, all that good stuff. And once again, it's Phoenix Genesis.